before we get to the papers, let's bring Toyin Ibitoye into this. Toyin Ibitoye, media officer of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. We'll get ready for that friendly game between the Super Eagles and Luxembourg. Good morning, Toyin, and welcome to the show.
Hey, Austin, good morning.
Okay. Well, we're doing good. Cecilia, Tayo, and Toby Manuel, they're also in the studio. So tell us, what's the updates, the game for today?
We're looking forward to playing the game. 7 p.m. local time, which is about 6 p.m. in Nigeria. We had a feel of the venue yesterday, and it was good. And we're looking forward to a wonderful time. All the players are in. Representative came in yesterday. Ambassador Michael returned from Morocco yesterday, just about the time we're coming back from training. So we are good to go. All the players are available for selection, no injury worries at all. And the coaches have said that they want to give everybody a chance. So we may just see a drastic change from the lineup that we saw against Mali. But everybody is here, good to go. And the weather is a little on the harsh side because it's raining and it's cold. But we are prepared for it. And we'll go out there and try to go and do what we can do.
Okay, now, who are the players that are likely to start the game?
That's always a very difficult question for me to answer because we have about 23 players here, and the coach can pick any 11 to start the game. But based on what we saw in training, it's difficult to pick out who is starting and who is not starting. But everybody is available for selection, and whoever the coaches decide on to start the game, I'm sure they will be able to go out there and deliver for us.
Okay. The players who took part at Joseph Yobo testimonial, will you be having some of them actually coming, like Ahmed Musa, will he be coming to join the team for this game? Will Mikel also be joining them?
No. Those ones have been excused from these 2 games for the Yobo testimonial match. So we are not expecting them to come at all. So they are not part of the game. They were excused to be part of the Yobo game. So they are not in reckoning at all for our game. They didn't come around for the Mali. That was the same day Yobo was having a testimonial, and we are not expecting them at all. And they are not in camp at the moment, so I think they are not available for us.
So before we let you go, what's the objective, the coaches, when you look at them, when you hear them talk, what do they intend to achieve in playing these 2 friendly games?
Yeah, it's a very clear objective, and they got a very clear directive from the Nigerian Football Federation. We are out of the 2017 Africa Cup of Nations unless there's some kind of miracle. But we can say we are out of the Nations Cup. What we have ahead of us now is the 2018 World Cup qualifiers, which are a lot more serious and a lot bigger, and will be a lot more competitive. And that's what these friendly games are meant to be. Help us to jumpstart our preparations for the World Cup qualifiers. So the coaches are giving a lot of young boys opportunity, build their confidence, and see how they will be ready for those challenges that will start in October. You remember the World Cup seeding will be out a few days from now. We pray we'll have a good draw, and then we'll begin to plan how we will navigate those games and make sure we best at the 2018 World Cup in Russia.
That's the prayer. Thank you so much, Toyin Ibitoye, for speaking to us on the show. Okay, that's it. Super Eagles media officer Toyin Ibitoye, you've heard the update from him. 6 p.m. Nigerian time, that's when the game between the Super Eagles and Luxembourg will be played.
Yeah, so hopefully they can, build on that win against Mali because, you beat Mali, they're a very strong side, a side that is, even ranked higher than you. Then you're going to lose to Luxembourg. It undoes what you've done in that particular game against Mali. So hopefully they can consolidate and get the win. But before we move on to the papers, I just want to quickly come to Toby. I don't know, what do you think about Mikel and Ahmed Musa missing 2 important games that is supposed to actually prepare the country for the 2018 World Cup qualifiers? That's the captain and assistant captain.
It's a good thing that the NFF, for me personally, I think it's good the NFF released both players because it will have been so disappointing that a player of the magnitude of Yobo, if Samuel Eto'o can fly all the way from Europe to come and honor Yobo, Lua, other great players, and our own players are not here, our captain, and so it's a good thing that the NFF released both of them. Also, the aim of the friendly is set, is so sure, is to discover and see alternate players alternative players in various positions. What happened to Carl Ikeme if Ikeme is injured? Now we have a Daniel Akpeyi. What happens if nobody can play the right fullback? And so we saw what Musa Mohamed. I've said for a very long time, the young man from under 17 to under 20 and now to the Super Eagles, and is also going to the Olympics, has come to prove that we have options. Instead of bringing players who are like Efe Ambrose, he's a central midfielder, will not take you to a right back. So it gives Salisu the opportunity also to test players. Iheanacho, from speculations we are hearing, he might start the game. Now he also, in the past, some few coaches never believed in the young man until Pellegrini gave him the opportunity to start in the EPL, and he has scored so many goals, played so much. So these friendly matches are opportunities for players to also blend, because don't forget the fact that under Kesh we had different players starting lineup. Under Olise we had different starting. Other sets we have different starting lineup. Now we are having Salisu. So we keep building and building, and we're not getting the airs, even to even get a foundation.
So isn't that a problem?
It's a big problem.
You get all this done now, and then you bring in a permanent coach, and then it changes everything again. So what is now the objective of playing all of this?
And that is why a lot of us have also said, okay, why not stick with this same team, coaching crew, especially Salisu, who has been on ground. He had worked as assistant to all those three coaches mentioned earlier. And also you understand most of the player. It's for us to believe in these coaches and also believe in our system, make things happen.
So the NFF, you have to understand they want to get it right this time around. It appears they got it wrong with the appointments of Sunday Olise. So this time they're taking their time. They want to appoint the right, coaching crew for the Super Eagles, because the World Cup qualifiers is going to be really, really difficult.
So are you trying to say that we don't have any coach that can lead the Super Eagles in Nigeria?
I mean, it's the job to evaluate. If they feel they don't have at the moment, then they have to look elsewhere. And that's why they haven't gone out to actually, rubber stamp their appointments.
We just pray like you said, we just pray the NFL get it right this time around. The issue of the Super Eagles coach, we know the controversy that have surrounded it. We saw the government influence the last time they wanted to make an appointment for a foreign coach. We saw the NFF, even the board divided. We saw even some people rooting for Siasia to stay on the job. We saw a lot of things. There are a lot of intrigues surrounding the Super Eagles coach. So it's something that will take our time if we continue to put Dev Assem. The NFF is their responsibility for them to get the coach. Let them get the coach and let us keep moving.
Exactly. You say take our time. I mean, take our time. When will the first game of the World Cup qualifier start? In October, right?
They've got to
okay, let's keep taking our time.
And Cecilia, before we go, I don't know, Mikel Obi, did he come for the Joseph Yebo testimony?
He wasn't there, so it's no big deal. They didn't want to be there.
So it just kind of defeats what
it's, for me personally, I felt so disappointed because we were released for this match. If you know he wasn't playing, you should have gone to play for the Super Eagles.
That's what we're saying.
It has its own reason. Mikel is always
and that's the captain of the team.
Sporting Son.
Come on. Let's be real.
Eagles, friendly Eagles, Luxembourg, Omero Ndidi start, Yusuf Shaw or victory. And Flamingos draw Brazil, England and Korea DPR. City doms Pogba. The money is too much. Barcelona eyes Juan Mata. And Rio Olympics, basketball stars dreads Zika virus. And Davis Cup Team Nigeria names 6 players. Messi fraud trials begin. So which one gets you talking from Spain?
Let's talk about the Eagles friendly against Luxembourg. It's a great match. We're expecting, even though the pedigree of Luxembourg in world football, even European football, they've not qualified for any European championship. But it's a good thing for us to play against a team. Don't be surprised. We've seen in the past, even Tahiti came into the scene and started playing good football, and even though we defeated them 6-1. But it's a good thing we're playing at Luxembourg for team cohesion, team blending and understanding. Also, tactical approach by the coaches. Now, I hear that Iheanacho might start. We might see Omero anchoring the defense. We might see some young stars also playing some of these matches. It also build their own confidence, because it's not easy to put on the green-white jersey of the Super Eagles. A lot of players have fumbled in the past just wearing the jersey, and they get to the field, they are lost. We've seen several coaches like Betty Falk said that Ayoma Akinwa is a fantastic player on training, but when he goes to the pitch, so it goes. Odio Igalo have not been scoring goals in his club, even coming to the Super Eagles. Even the last night, he didn't play too well. It's also good for him to start from the bench and see. So it's just options for us to test our team and get preparation. For the Flamingos, it's a very, very shaky group. I listened to you guys The first time we went to the tournament was in New Zealand in 2008. We were grouped alongside England and Brazil in the same group. And we lost to England 1-0. We drew 2-2 with Brazil. So, and now we are playing DPR, a former champion of the tournament. It's going to be very dicey. But the good thing about this team is that this current team has come of age. They've played youth football. Principal Cups, most of the product of Principal Cups, youth competition, and they've come together. But the challenge we have now is the general challenge we have in the country, funding.